In the last video, you have learnt about the sexual reproduction in plants. Today we will discuss about the sexual reproduction in animals. So as we know that in plants, sexual reproduction occurs in two steps. The first is pollination and the second is fertilization. But in animals, sexual reproduction starts from fertilization. So what is fertilization? The fusion of male gamete and female gamete is known as fertilization, or you can say the fusion of male sex cell. Gamete means sex cell. So the fusion of male sex cell and female sex cell is known as fertilization. In humans, the male sex cell is sperm, and in females, the female sex cell is egg or ova. So when male gamete and female gamete fuses, it is known as fertilization. So the fusion of male gamete and female gamete is known as fertilization. Fertilization is of two types. The first is external fertilization and the second is internal fertilization. So what is external fertilization? So the fusion of male and female gamete outside the female's body, or the fertilization that occurs outside the female's body, is known as external fertilization. In this type of fertilization, or you can say in the external fertilization, female lays eggs in water and the male ejects sperm in water near the egg, which is the female gamete, and sperm, which is the male gamete. So female lays eggs in water and male ejects sperm in water close to the eggs. The sperm and the egg fuse in the water, and after fusion they form a single or new cell, which is known as zygote, which develops into a new individual. So in this way, this type of fertilization occurs. It can be seen mostly in aquatic animals, or it can be seen in amphibians and fish. Amphibians are the animals that live both on land and in water. So this type of fertilization can be seen in amphibians and fish, or you can say it can be seen in aquatic animals. The next is internal fertilization. So what is internal fertilization? The fertilization that occurs inside the female's body, or the fusion of male and female gamete inside the female's body, is known as internal fertilization. It can be seen in birds, reptiles, humans, in which sperm fuses with the ova inside the female's body. In this chapter, we will discuss about the sexual reproduction in humans. So let us see the male reproductive system and female reproductive system. So in male reproductive system, the main male reproductive organs are a pair of testes, that are 2 in number and 1 in pair, a pair of testes, epididymis, penis, vas deferens. And in female reproductive system, the main female reproductive organs are a pair of ovaries, they are 2 in number and 1 in pair, fallopian tube, that are also known as oviducts, and uterus. So these are the main reproductive organs in male and female. Now let us see the male reproductive system. So in male reproductive system, sperms that are male gametes or male sex cells are produced in a pair of glands, that is known as testes, and testes remain suspended in a pouch-like structure. That pouch-like structure is called scrotum. Now sperms that are released or produced from the testes are mature in a tube-like structure, that is known as epididymis. So from epididymis, sperms travel through a long tube, that is known as vas deferens, and here in the vas deferens, sperms are mixed with the secretions. These secretions comes from the various reproductive organs or various reproductive glands. So when sperm mixed with these secretions, it forms a fluid which is called semen, S-E-M-E-N, semen. And now this semen is released through the penis into the opening of the female's reproductive system at the time of intercourse. The structure of a sperm consists of a head and a tail, which help them to swim towards the ovum at the time of fertilization. Now the next is female reproductive system. In female reproductive system, ova or egg, which is a female sex cell or a female gamete, are produced by a pair of ovaries. In male reproductive system, sperm are produced by a pair of testes, but in female, ova or egg is produced by a pair of ovaries. Each ovary is attached to a muscular organ that is known as uterus. So either of the ovaries releases only one ova every month. The upper portion or the upper part of the ovary, as you can see in the figure, is surrounded by a finger-like projections that arise from the end of a muscular tube, and this finger-like tube projections tube is known as fallopian tube, or they are also known as oviduct. The process of fertilization takes place in this fallopian tube or in oviduct. So these fallopian tubes open into the uterus and carry the ova or the egg into it or into the uterus after fertilization. The external opening of the uterus is called vagina, which is the external opening of uterus, and its lower portion, the lower portion of the uterus which joins the vagina, is called cervix.